So we are discussing about these three topics. What is recipe, recipe settings, and recipe record. So first of all is what is recipe? So recipe are the composed by the multiple sets of parameters that can be saved and reused. The core function it is help user to one-click template calling. No need to manually input the parameters repeatedly. Improve efficiency. So what is the applicable scenarios to automation processes that frequently switch between the different parameter combos like drink parameter, concrete, bread, and so on. So what रेसिपी का यूज क्या है? तो ऑटोमेशन प्रोसेस के अंदर जो भी पैरामीटर्स आपके मल्टीपल टाइम जो है वो चेंज होते रहते हैं, तो वो पैरामीटर्स की आप एक रेसिपी बना सकते हो और एक ग्रुप के अंदर सेव कर सकते हो। एंड जब आप चाहो आप वो पैरामीटर को पीएलसी के अंदर डाउनलोड कर सकते हो। तो ये यूज होता है रेसिपी का। सो दिस इज द यूज ऑफ रेसिपी अकॉर्डिंग टू यू कैन सी दिस टेबल ऑन माय स्क्रीन। हियर इज द पैरामीटर लाइक वाटर, syrup, flavoring, carbon dioxide, and volume. These five parameters are changing in every my product. So this is my product, cola A, cola B. These two are my products and big bottle cola A. So according to my product, my values are changes into my PLC registers. So so user don't want to change the all parameters all the time. So they will create a recipe for that and save into the HMI. So whenever they just want to download, they will click on this parameter and click to download. So this parameter will be saved into your PLC registers. So basically ये जो है कोला वन, कोला बी और बिग बोटल है वो आपके प्रोडक्ट्स है, और ये प्रोडक्ट के सारे पैरामीटर्स है। वो हर प्रोडक्ट के हिसाब से आपके जो पैरामीटर है वो चेंज होते रहता है। तो यूजर को हर बार वो चेंज नहीं करना होता है। तो हम बेसिकली उसके रिलेटेड एक रेसिपी क्रिएट कर देते हैं और फिर उसको डाउनलोड करते हैं पीएलसी के रजिस्टर में। So this is the recipe function. So let we see how can we just use this function into our HMI. So this is the configuration area, project configuration data tool. So you can see here onto the project configurations, a recipe on the toolbar on the recipe function in the data tool area. So you have to click to the add one. This is the operation steps. Click to the add to create a new recipe group. Set the name of recipe. You can see here. Let me start the video. You can click on this add button to start the recipe, to start to create and configure the recipe. And then you have to write here first your recipe name, and then you can see this is my recipe name. And then you can set here your total number of groups and elements and click to the apply button. After that, they will be applied to here. See, here is 4 group and 5 elements. Here is the data configuration start addresses. So your address will start from these registers like HW100. So you can see here after writing the HW100, we can see here HW100, 101, 2, 3, and 4. So this register will be set automatically. So if you want to change this order, you just have to click on the use independent write address. After clicking on the independent write address, you have to click on this cell, and then you can change your addresses according to it. And the next setting is data format. So you can set the data format for this quick data format setting, and it's an independent write address, and this one is discontinuous address. You can use the discontinuous address to change these addresses, and this is independent write address. So if you want to read the recipe into the another register and also write it from the another register, so you can set it from here. You can see here, this is the data format setting. You can set it quickly. Also, you can change the setting from here. Our fourth element is string. So you can save it by clicking save and exit button. So this is the configuration of your registers. So this is your groups and this is your elements. click to apply, and you can set your addresses by the data configuration start address. And so this is basically your PLC addresses. So you can change it by clicking here, by clicking discontinuous address. So this is the configuration steps in the recipe section. So tips after the enable the operation of discontinuous address, as I told you, discontinuous address, we can click on the address cell. So we can click on the address cell to change the address index, to let the address index not fall in the sequence. So before enable, so you can see here 100, 101, 2, 3 up to 19. Okay, so these are the before enable, and after enable you can set it like 100, 200, 103, 500 and 105. So these are in one format, like they are all in one series, but they are changeable. Here you can see this our string is contain 16 addresses. So 103 to 16 addresses will become 119. So these all are in one order. But if you want to use discontinuous, you can see here on this discontinuous. This is and after selecting this, you can change it to 100, 200, 103, and up to you can change your addresses according to the your needs. And then the tips for the table header and the table column name all could be a renameable. So here you can see this is the table header, and this table header and the name all could be a renameable. I will show you the video. This is my all elements. So I can change my element name by clicking here. My first element is water, second element is CO2. So this way we can change our elements names. So it will just help you to view your elements. See, and you can also change your group name, Cola A, Cola 2. This way you can change your names of table header and your groups. So this is the simple configurations. And the next one is recipe record. So this configuration is for the recipe tool. Like if I told you that this configuration you have to set in the recipe settings. Next, we will just look for the recipe record display. So what you have to set into the recipe record object. So this is our recipe record object. You can select from here. And the next step, you just have to select the recipe, and we just configure on the recipe select. So here recipe select, you just have to select here. Yeah, I just show you a video first. And then recipe buttons configurations, you can select give the permissions according to your needs. And you can change the graphics according to your needs. So this is the basic this is the simple configurations. No need to write any function addresses. Just select your recipe which you configured and select the these permissions, that which permission you have to provide to your customer. And the graphic, you can see the graphics here. So, and the next one is after that configuration, it will be look like this one. Add the numeric input and character input for start address into the screen. Which addresses we created, we just write it down like HW 100, 101, 102. As you know, our 103 is a string device. I mean string character display, and we will take 16 length of character display. So we'll set here, and the last register is 119. So it will be look like this. So, and this one is I will show you. So what is the use of this function? You can see here. this is your recipe name, and according to it, your header name and group name will be visible here. And this all are the functions I will explain you in this PPT later. And this register are according to 100, 101, 102, 103 is a string, and 119. So after creating, it will be look like this one. Now I will show you how can we just demonstrate this recipe function. Uh, Toolbar details. So this is the toolbar. You can see here this toolbar. Okay, you can see into my this in this circle. So click the magnifier icon to search the group. So this one, this one is for search your groups, and click the add icon to add the groups. And if you want, if you create 10 groups into your recipe and you want to add more groups or delete groups, so you can use these two buttons for add group and for delete group. And click the upload icon to upload the data into the recipe table. So this one is upload the data from the recipe table, and click download button icon to download the data into the start address. So this one is for download the data into the PLC. Okay, and this icon is for upload the data into the chart recipe table. So this is upload into the recipe table, and this one is the download data into the PLC. And click the export icon to export the current recipe configuration to the external media like UDisk or SD card. Click the import icon to this one is for export button, and this one is for import one. So you can use these two addresses. These two buttons for import and export. So you can export your data as a CSV format, and also you can import it into the CSV format. User need to double click on the corresponding file to let it apply into the table. So I will just show you how this will be works. So I will just run this video. You can see this one is search button. After clicking this magnifier icon, you can see here all groups. You can select your group here, or you can search by group name. And you can say group number 3 is selected. Group 4. So group number 4 is selected. So second one is add the groups. So I click here and it will show us, please enter the group name and select a group position. So where you want to make the position of this group. Move to top means it is in first position, move to bottom on in last position on previous line or next line. So you can enter your group name and position from this button, from this add button here, which is G test button. It's on top. And right now we will write another to the move to bottom, say B test, where you can see this is B test. It's now visible onto the bottom one, and G test into the top one. So this one is for adding your groups, and this group 4 is selected, and this one is for deleting the group. And here you can see here this one is upload the data to the recipe table. This button is upload data from your registers to the recipe button. So here we just write 15 value into the second register and click on this upload button. You can see after upload success, you can see here the data will be right into our register. So you can also click here to change your data, and see this group will be changing here. And this one is for export your data to your pen drive or SD card. So you just have to write the name and click OK, determine. So export is successful. Also you can import it. So and your import file will be visible here, this icon. So one file is exp and one is test recipe will be visible after importing it. So this is the simple operation of our recipe, and this way you can use it. If you have any questions regarding this recipe, this recipe is too simple to our previous one. Our previous record is works from the registers like read recipe, write recipe. You have to set many of the function addresses, then it will be works. But it is too simple to in configurations, so you can use this recipe in IGHMI. And there is some notes. The recipe record embedded the function of CSV import and CSV export directly. It is very convenient for the users to change the recipe data from the desktop, open it by the notepad or the other office software. So this recipe record will be exported by this CSV. You can see here. You can change it and import into our HMI via UDIs. From the recipe configuration interface, we could also import and export the data as a CSV or Excel format file. You can see here, this is the recipe setting, and here is the two option, data import and data export. You can see here. From here, you can also just export your data and import your CSV file. And you can download this project into our HMI. So this way you can export your this group. So we just set here .csv format. You can see. Recipe data exported is complete. So this way you can export your data and can import your data from here. And so this is our recipe display. These are using so much user friendly and easy to use. So if you want to download the demo, please go with this link. Here is the demo is available for the recipe function of this recipe. And so if you have any questions regarding this recipe, you can ask it to our chat box or in our group for other questions. Okay. So I think so. There are some limitations in 1000 group or 1500 elements is available in the recipe file. So I think it is enough one 1000 group and 1500 elements. So we will just move to the our another part, the user permission. So you just try this recipe into your program. It is very easy to configuration and very easy to export and import. And it is operator can use it very easily, because you can search your group here from here by group name, and you can just add to your groups, and upload and download is also simple. So it is so I suggest you to use this recipe into your programs. And now our last topic is of this training. This is the last topic of our training. Is a user permission. So let me just start. Uh, so first of all, this one is divided into the 4 steps. What is user permission, user management, user permission in screen properties, and user permission in object security. तो ये जो पार्ट है 4 डिवाइड में हम देखेंगे कि यूजर परमिशन क्या है, क्या होता है यूजर मैनेजमेंट, हम कैसे किसी ऑब्जेक्ट के अंदर हम यूजर परमिशन को सेट कर सकते हैं और कैसे परमिशन हमको देना है, कैसे हम वहां पर देख सकते हैं. सो लेट्स जस्ट स्टार्टेड. So what is user permission? User permission is for users with different identification, have different operable range in HMI screens. So basically हर एक ऑपरेटर की एक रेंज होती है, अलग पासवर्ड होता है कि वो क्या ऑपरेट कर सकता है. ठीक है. सो यू कैन से हियर दिस इज यूजर 0 एंड दिस इज यूजर 3. So user 3 have a different password. See, and user 3 cannot operate the everything. They can able to operate only this lamp, green lamp, I can say. So this is a limitation for user 3, and user 0 is our admin. So after writing this, user 0 is our admin, so they can able to operate. We can see they can operate the every and each operations of the HMI screen. So you can configure it by the permissions. So let we will see how we'll just do it. So यहाँ पे जो है वो यूजर 3 वो सिर्फ ये लास्ट वाला लैंप ग्रीन वाला लैंप ही ऑपरेट कर पाता है, और यूजर 0 वो हर लैंप को यूज कर पाता है एचएमआई में जो भी जितने भी ऑपरेशन है उसको। तो यूजर 0 बेसिकली यहाँ पे हमारा एडमिन है, और यूजर 3 एज अ ऑपरेटर है, वो आप बोल सकते हो, और आप उसको एज अ ग्रुप में डिफाइन कर सकते हो। एंड user management. So how can we set into our HMI? So on the data tool, you can see here, it's a tool area in the project configuration tool area. You can see the user permission box. You just have to click on it, and initially user permission has a 4 users as a default. A user can change the username and password or add delete those accounts. सो बेसिकली हमारे पास में पहले 4 ग्रुप्स है, एडमिन, यूजर 1, यूजर 2, यूजर 3। तो आप वहाँ पर नेम को चेंज कर सकते हो, और ये जो 4 अकाउंट है उसको आप डिलीट भी कर सकते हो और ऐड भी कर सकते हो। तो ऐड यूजर, डिलीट यूजर, सेव एंड एग्जिट एंड हेल्प, एंड दिस ऑल आर द परमिशन सेटिंग्स according to group. So you can change username and password from here. And this second one is for password. So first name is admin and password is 125. You can see. So this way you can configure it. And the next step, user can be set in different groups according to the need. So you can see here, there are so many groups: group 0, group 1, group 2, group 3, and admin. Okay. So here you can create your admin in any account. Okay. So where you just click on the admin, and admin is only one in available into these 4 groups. So where you just click on admin, the all group permission you can by default give to your this account, admin account. And after that, the rest one you can select the groups and select into our HMI properties in screen object properties according to it. तो आपको बेसिकली क्या करना है, आप जो एडमिन सिलेक्ट करोगे ना, तो वहाँ पे ये सारे ग्रुप की परमिशन बाय डिफॉल्ट आ जाएगी, और आप जिसको भी वहाँ से 4 में से एडमिन बनाना चाहो आप उसको बना सकते हो। एंड और रेस्ट वन को आपको परमिशन देना है कि यूजर 1 जो है वो कौन से ग्रुप को एक्सेस कर पाएगा, यूजर 2 है वो कौन से ग्रुप को एक्सेस कर पाएगा। यू हैव टू गिव द परमिशंस टू द ईच ग्रुप्स इंडिविजुअली। आपको इंडिविजुअली सबको परमिशंस देना है, ग्रुप 0, ग्रुप 1, ग्रुप 2 करके। और वो ये सेटिंग जो है ग्रुप 0, ग्रुप 1, ग्रुप 2, वो आपको जो भी आप फंक्शन स्विच लेते हो या फिर बीट स्विच लेते हो, ठीक है, वहां पे सिक्योरिटी में देना है, ठीक है। तो वो लेवल का जो यूजर है वो उसको यूज कर पाएगा, ठीक है। तो आई विल जस्ट एक्सप्लेन यू हाउ कैन वी डू इट, और बाद में बताता हूँ कैसे कर पाओगे। द एडमिन परमिशंस कैन बी ओनली एग्जिस्टेड वन। तो यहाँ पे जितने भी ग्रुप है उसमें से सिर्फ एक ही एडमिन बन सकता है। सो यूजर परमिशन इन स्क्रीन प्रॉपर्टीज, so let me see. So here you can see some right click on the screen and screen properties, enable user permission, choose the corresponding option. Okay, you can see here I just right click on this and go to the screen properties and select the user permission. So you can select your group according to your need, and so this way you can give permission to your screens. And this second picture is for how can you apply the set user permission onto the any switch. So right click onto the switch and go to the screen properties, and you can see here user permission option. Okay, this one is for, I think, operation records. So you can select your user permission and operation consequences as following shows. After login, user can jump into the corresponding screen normally. Okay, here our admin is login and then they can jump onto this page. See, okay, so this way you can provide a password to any switch. तो यहाँ पे वो क्लिक कर रहा है ऑपरेशन रिकॉर्ड के डिस्प्ले पे, तो एडमिन को जाने के लिए पहले पासवर्ड मांगेगा और पासवर्ड डालते ही वो जंप कर सकता है वो स्क्रीन के ऊपर. And then user permissions in object security. So in object, I think in function switch, you can say double click on the object and go to the security, go to the enable user permission and choose the group and click to the OK. So here it is a security and go to the, you can find here user permission and select enable the user permission and choose the group. Here you have to select your group and then click to the OK button. And if you want to log in every time, if you want to set while you are clicking to this function switch, password must be asked every time. So you can click here, pop up login screen. Okay, and select here every time. Okay, so here in this picture, you can see animation. Go to security user permission and you can see. So this way you can set the user permission into the any object like function switch or a bit switch, anything. So it is similar to the screen properties. When the user click the object, the login window will pop up. Okay. So both are the screen user permission and object user permission. Both are the same. Whenever you click on the function switch, so this pop-up window will be appear. And if you want to enable the operation log for users, please go to the project setting. Enable operation logs means which user are login into your HMI and what's the time and what value will be changed by this user. You can record it by using operational record. You can see here enable operation record. Okay, enable operation record is like I'm going to show you. So I think it is available to here. So I think in this screen you can see enable operation record. See, this one is enable operation record. So which user is logging into the your account? Okay, and what value will be changed by them? You can record it. So you can enable this setting by using enable operation record. The setting is available into the project setting. So this is the setting for a record the system log or operation record. And if you want to review the course, please go with the below link. You can see a 14th number video is for user permission. You can see the demo workings. And if you want to download the demo, please go with this link. Here is a demo program available for the user permission. And if you want to know about the internal addresses, only take effect when using the object user permission. Okay, so this is some function addresses for sign in. Okay, you can see 1158 You can see here your username. This is character input object and word switch is for OK sign in button. So you can use this function addresses for change password, sign out, and new user. You can use this function address. And If you want to know about the internal addresses can take effect when the using a script of user permission. So this one is address HSW893 user permission control addresses. So you can go there by clicking here on this link